stupid. I'm gay, but I'm straight. I crop dust in Whole Foods, baby. What it all comes down to.
Hello, welcome back to Friday. I picked that one because Wallace was trying to explain math to stupid gay people.
Specifically, I was explaining the logarithmic scale to everyone, so it was a good time.
Mm-hmm. Literally, all of us in the behind the scenes on StreamYard are just rocking out.
It is such bop. I mean, I know it's like an ironic cover. Is it a cover or is it just a meme?
Isn't it ironic?
Parody, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
It's a cover of an Alanis Morissette song.
Yeah, but her actual lyrics aren't "I'm smart but I'm stupid."
No, yeah. It's a parody, actually, not a cover. It's a parody.
Oh yeah,
it's a Weird Al Yankovic of a Alanis Morissette song.
Weird Al Yankovic core. How's everybody doing today? Give us on your logarithmic scale how you're doing.
I'm doing 2 apples.
Which
is how Wallace explained the math to us.
No. Remember, on the scale, on a logarithmic scale, it wouldn't be 2 apples to be a 2. It would be 10 apples to be a 2.
But in my
what if he's feeling like a 10?
Wait, what?
Yeah, you said 2 apples were 10.
No, you guys. What? No. 10 apples is 2 on the scale.
Oh.
Like 1 is 1, 2 is 10 apples, 3 is 100 apples.
100 apples. Yeah. There we go. I'm doing okay. I'm doing well. I compared to how I was doing last week, I'm doing fabulously.
So I love to hear.
So I think the past 2 weeks have really shown me how low my scale can go. So yeah.
So what were you negative 10 apples?
No, I think I've just readjusted the scale.
Oh, okay.
You know, we just had to go in through some recalculations, but it's been good.
Sounds good.
I'm also good. As I said, 10 apples out of 10 today. 2 on the scale of 1 to 10.
Oh no, okay.
Yeah, but 2 out of 10 apples scale,
Oh
logarithmically scaled.
So I'm doing great, but I'm doing 2 apples great. 2 apples equals great. That is the equation.
Still not it. Still not 2 apples.
Because remember, you're 2 on the scale, which means you would have 10 apples. To have 2 apples means you're like a 1.1 on the scale.
So what's
anyway?
it on an apple?
Welcome to the club. Iconic. Absolutely iconic, Jessica. Oh, fantastic. We are off to a great start today.
We all know this is the legit reason why we're late. Because
No. You guys are asking me questions. Don't make it seem like I was deliberately stalling.
Yeah.
Oh,
no, we weren't stalling. We just ended up getting into a conversation that snowballed into explaining.
And I'm just realizing this is why I realized I could never be a teacher, because I'm just not good at explaining stuff. So
I'm just stupid. How are you, Miss Grape Freeze?
I'm doing all right.
Still just a 6 out of 10?
Yeah. But I feel like my baseline is always like a 7. So I'm not doing terribly.
Yeah.
But I'm feeling, lesser than usual.
Yeah.
I think that's lovely, though, that your baseline is a 7. I think that's great. I think that speaks to a general well-being on your part.
I think it speaks to mental illness.
Why would that speak to mental illness?
I don't know. 70 is not a passing grade.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is.
Everything above a 59.
75 is a passing grade.
Girl, where did you go to school?
Georgia.
Isn't it over 59%?
That's not how it is in the US.
Usually ours is like 60 and above is passing.
Oh, for me it was... Well...
The reason I looked up to this yesterday is because I want to, for Make Chaos Rain, I want to get a passing grade on the book I read, so I have to read above a D in the book, like the length. So that's 59% of a book. So that's why I looked at this.
Yeah, my college did it weird because you could get, to get credit basically for a class, you had to get a 70 or above, but D's were still a thing, but they weren't a failure, but you wouldn't have passed the class if you got it in the 60s. Like it was, it was stupid. So basically, yeah, if you got less than a 70, you failed the class, even though technically there was a D area. Anyway,
Hmm.
Did you know why there's no E?
no, just because then
Because there used to be an E, but people thought it was excellent and not failed. So they had to
Oh.
get rid of it. Because F for failed makes sense.
that's true.
That is what Google
Poor
told me.
E. Poor E.
Poor E.
Isn't that like elementary school? S and E.
I don't know.
You don't really have
Because
like.
it goes A, B, C, D, F. So there's no E. Because people thought E stood for excellent. Or it could be interpreted that way. So that is what this
I remember getting S in like grade school before they gave you like numbered grades.
Yeah, like S is like satisfactory in ours.
And then you get to graduate school and you can literally get only your name right on the test, and they'll be like, "Good job, you got an 80." Like, I'm not even kidding. Grad school's wild. Grad school is wild for
Wow.
the curves.
Talk about academic validation.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. It's a weird system because it is really hard, but it takes a lot of effort to not pass a class in graduate school.
Which seems counterintuitive, considering the fact that grad school is supposed to be like the highest, not highest, second highest form of degree you can get.
Wait, what's the higher form of degree than graduate school?
PhD?
You think that's also graduate school?
Oh, I was thinking master's. Sorry, I was thinking master's
Yeah.
degree. Yeah. So no, yeah.
Anyway, Katie, how are you today?
Let me think. I think I'm a 1.13.
1.13 apples?
Apples. No, scaled.
Wait.
Which is how many apples? I don't know. But
Wait.
1.13 of an earthquake.
Why? Wait,
was
why is everybody so poor today?
I'm 10 out of 10
You
apples.
call me broke?
I meant, why is everybody doing poorly today?
Oh, I'm just tired, and it's raining today, which is lovely. But like, I would like to see the sun every now and again.
Okay.
You know. So I also have to host, and I dislike hosting immensely. So I love hanging out with y'all.
Have you guys noticed how I've skipped the past 2 sprints of shop talks?
Yep.
Well,
Your time is coming, bitch.
it is. Get ready for the reckoning. Oh, we have lots of friends here today. Good morning, Jessica. Hi, Kelly. Hi, Crystal. Hi, Casey. Hi, Paris. Can't stay as at work, but have a lovely sprint. Thank you. Have a good day at work. Anna is here. Did everyone pick their thumbnail outfits? They did not. I did. I picked the ones that I hated the most and gave them to us.
I specifically requested an outfit and I was denied.
Because her outfit was gorgeous. It was the best thing one of the best things on the carpet.
And the best was Lizzo. Blake Lively was up there, but the best was Lizzo.
I liked Lizzo's outfit, but I just think Blake, I gasped at the reveal. So
there were so many people involved, though.
So?
Yeah. So it's like, I don't know, I just wanted more. It was a good reveal, but it's not like, I've seen better on Drag Race, like, hello.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I loved Lizzo's outfit more from like how it looked standpoint, but I liked how Blake Lively's was like the oh god, I can't say that word. Oxidization of like the Statue of Liberty, which is Gilded Age era moment. I liked the symbolism and how it related to the theme, personally. But I did love Lizzo's outfit. I mean, I love anything Lizzo does. She could kill my parents and I'd be okay with it. Kidding. I'm joking.
I am going
to Salt Lake City scenario.
The Lizzo scenario.
I'm literally joking. Lizzo's Salt Lizzo City. That was entirely a joke. Entirely a joke. Just to get you.
Angry. I just got irrationally mad.
My humor is entirely based on Wallace so upset.
Look how red I turned. I literally was like, that was me last week when y'all were like, oh, the poor fishies. And I was like, you bastards.
I still think you're bullshit on that one, but we won't get into it today. Hi, Mullen. Lurk at Work crew is here. They truly are. Miss Jessica's here as well. Kelly is here. I don't know if I said hi to you. Hello again. Lynn is here. Absolutely iconic thumbnail moment. Thank you. I have to give credit where credit is due. The thumbnail idea came from Hudson. So, thank
Oh
you,
yes,
Hudson.
thank you to Hudson.
I did make it, but Hudson gave me the idea. Also, hello and good morning, Miranda.
It was either. Never mind. Sorry, I shouldn't be joking. That was gallows humor. I was gonna say it was.
It's good.
You got it. You got to say it now.
I'm sorry. This. Again, this is gallows humor, and I apologize. But I was saying it was.
Oh my god. Spit it out, girl. Spit it out.
I feel like I'm gonna get canceled.
Who is going to cancel you?
I was gonna say it was either Met Gala dresses or us as the Supreme Court justices.
Too soon, Wallace. Too soon.
Dead. Oh god, absolutely dead.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
That was a
It's
good
not
one.
that funny. I apologize.
It's pretty funny. I mean, honestly, if we haven't been canceled already by putting Tom Tom's head on Jesus's body,
That's a good
Good
one.
Friday for Good Friday, I don't think that's.
I feel like we
that's,
just capitalized on a holiday, and that's a very American thing.
it is truly. Hello, Nina. Thank you. I love this as well. Hello, Savion. Cookie King is here. Nikki is here. Hello. Singing alone, loud me in my office. I'm smart, but I'm stupid. All of us.
Gay, but I'm straight.
Hello, Violet. Oh, this is a weird one. I don't know how I feel about that one. I feel like it really is giving Violet's mood today.
Has someone done two lips where there should be an eye and then an eye where there should be lips? I feel like that's probably been done, but I don't know if I've seen it.
And here we are, coming full circle. Circle jerk. All four of us, a true treble trapezoid. What a grand day.
I know. When was the last time it was all four of us? Because I've been out of commission so much the past couple months.
I feel like didn't you pop on once when you were in Paris?
Yeah, that was like 6 weeks ago.
The woman was too stunned to speak.
It really was. Really was.
To be fair, you've been down with a migraine for 6 weeks, so.
I've made it to every trouble stream, sir.
Yeah, but like memory-wise, I'm thinking.
Oh, fair enough.
Oh.
Actually, officially, the last one that we were all together was the Troublemakers, Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Troublemakers.
Ooh, that's a hot minute.
When was that?
That was
February?
why does it not have the date that this was streamed on? Okay, that's weird.
Lost in the void.
Really did. Like what? Oh, March 18th
Wow.
was the last time we were all here at the beginning. I know there was your Paris one you popped in and like towards the middle.
Yeah, but then Stieg left and I left, and so that one I feel like it doesn't count.
I know.
Wow.
We're all here again. Look at us.
Wow, look at us.
Look at us.
We can do hard things. This is the reunion.
It really is. We still haven't missed a trouble stream though. Still have one for every week.
Lord knows I've missed them.
But one of us has been here. Two of us at least have been here every week since we started.
That's what counts. Because 50% is a passing grade.
Great. Hello, Laura. It really is the vibe for today. That's why I picked it. Have you seen the trailer of Weird Al movie where Daniel Radcliffe plays him? I have not.
No.
I have not, but oh my god, I love Daniel Radcliffe. That man could kill my parents, and I would forget.
Is that becoming our new joke? You're gonna circle jerk that one to death.
To be fair, I can't call you out on hypocrisy there, Great, because you've always refused to answer the Salt Lake City question. So I have no reaction to that. You can hate your parents. I have no idea.
Yeah, I really do love Daniel Radcliffe.
He's a really great actor. I'm doing 2 apples. New drug code name. The world may never know.
Grape, are you sick or are you... Sorry.
Nope.
I was going to just say, Grape, are you still in bed or like what's...
No, I'm at my desk. I just don't know.
I love the little blink. Okay. You do you.
Fair enough. Nikki needs some nap sprints. That's a big mood. All I know is earthquakes are scaled logarithmically, which is dumb, but we move. Rebuttals.
Why is it? Yeah, I want to know why you think it's done. Would you rather the scale go from 1 to 1,000,000? I just feel like it keeps it simpler when it's logarithmic because you have to be able to indicate that the power between a 4 and a 5 isn't just a one step up, it's a logarithmic step up. So that's how intense they get. I don't know. Yeah, as someone who lives in an earthquake prone state, though, I want to know why you think it's done.
Mm-hmm. Casey's dog Lula won't leave her alone, so relocating to the back porch. Excellent. I hope you pay your taxes. If you mention your dog, you must pay your taxes. I don't make the rules. Why does the scale have to be logarithmic? Just normal. No. Brain.exe has stopped functioning. Please restart. Mood. Always. Yeah, and then we're into the C's at degrees. This I thought was funny. The state of Ohio, as long as you get higher than a 3.5 passing.
That's amazing. Wonder why.
Maybe because people in Ohio are dumb.
That's what I was thinking as well, but I didn't want to say it.
No.
Well, I know a person from Ohio. Two people, actually. Hi, Jess. So I feel like this tracks.
That was... How dare you disrespect our Jod?
He's gonna get mad. Okay.
Disrespecting Jod like that, who put us together, who made us in her own image.
Like, man hasn't disrespected God throughout the ages?
Oh, Steve's in his Judas era.
Judas era.
Oh,
Is this the schism?
And I can't help it if you're a John, but...
I'm Thomas.
Oh, I always liked Thomas. He was my favorite disciple. But only because I read the Bible once where he was pictured cute. So I was like, that's my favorite.
Damn, I straight up did not even know there was a disciple named Thomas.
Doubting Thomas. Doubting Thomas. He doubted that.
Oh, that's the one who was like, I need to see proof. You know what? I always vibe with that guy.
See? That's what I'm saying.
What's a scientist, Wallace, if nothing else?
Yeah.
I still don't know who Thomas is. That's okay.
I think we'll explain to length.
I don't know anything about the Bible.
All right. It's not really necessary here. No, we're not calling it that. But 75 is my emotional pass because I'm a tryhard. Academic
85.
validation.
85 was my emotional pass.
I think 80 was mine.
Passing was my emotional pass.
Here we go.
We also don't do the number thing. We just have letters. So.
But like, isn't there...
They calculate to get those letters?
Yeah.
I don't know. They never tell us.
That feels unethical.
I don't consider myself a particularly fair person, but I am ethical.
What
Took me way too long to get there.
What prompted that?
I said it doesn't seem ethical, and then I was like, oh no, I gotta kill the thing. But of course, it took me too long to get there for it actually to be funny. So it's fine. Hello, Flora and the Fun. How are you doing? Just remember, your nurse could have been an A student or a C student. Good luck. It's true. What?
Oh, I think there was
Just
some
the
people
thing
saying
where she matches the carpet at every event. She matched the carpet.
Right. I did see that TikTok. Oh, still here.
Thank you. Capricorns unite.
I don't think I saw his reaction to her, but it's always the same, isn't it? Just gobsmacked at how gorgeous she is. Yeah. It's very beautiful. Oh, most beautiful.
Everything was right. Like the flute, the hair, the necklace,
the nails,
the big robe, the nails. Oh, Gorgeous, gorgeous girls. Loves flute.
Gorgeous, gorgeous girls. I just think it makes no sense in terms of people being prepared for earthquakes or accurately understanding the danger of them. A jump from a 4 to a 6 is like a small jump, but it's 100 times worse.
You know what? That's legitimate. That's legitimate because if you could say this is a 10 earthquake versus this is going to be a 10,000 earthquake. Yeah, okay, I get it. Maybe have it be on a scale from 1 to 100. That way it's a little bit more clear the differences in severity. Yeah,
I feel like with more numbers, you can get more precise as well with like how severe it is, like a 54 versus like a 67.
I bet earthquakes are ranked like 5.4. So maybe people should just start multiplying the numbers by 100 to get a vibe for how severe they're going to be. But
caught a vibe. People in Ohio have low standards, and I'm from Ohio. I feel like that's in a lot of the Midwest and Rust Belt area.
Wow, that was a drag. I don't know if that's true, but okay. It's true in education, apparently, with a 43 on the pass. But
I don't think it's true for like the actual people there, but I think it's true for the lawmakers who are making stuff about education because they just assume all of their people are just going to go work in factories and in mines and such. At least that's how it is in Pennsylvania, in this area. Like there's the assumption that people are just going to go and do what their parents did, which is work in the same industry in the same small town. So like, why would you need to know math to pass and get a grade? I don't think that's true, but
no, that's interesting. So maybe it's like from a perspective of it's not so much as having low standards. They just have low thresholds of what they deem as necessary, what they think, because they don't want to be holding people back and quote unquote wasting their time in school when they could be pursuing other things. So
yeah, that's the assumption that I have, at least, for why the standard seems lower in states that have a very high population of people who like have like rural areas, farmers, miners, stuff like that. Tithe has been paid. Thank you very much. This Ohioan is trying to relocate, though. Good luck. Me, Kelly, Natalie, Lindsay, so many of us Ohioans. I'm right there as your neighbor. Note to self, before surgery, ask your doctor whether they went to med school in Ohio.
Poor Ohio, getting a beating today.
I think people from Ohio would be okay with it, since they seem to be also beating on Ohio. Also, I think Texas has become the earthquake capital.
I saw this when you posted it 5 minutes ago, and it sent me into a mini spiral. What are you talking about? We are not on a fault line. I know we've had an increase in earthquakes in the past year, but California is at risk for insanely major damaging earthquakes. The earthquakes that come to Texas are, well, anyway. This is terrifying to me. I need to see your research. Drop some links.
Where's the sources? Call in. I could go on about Ohio's education system and how it fails many Ohioans, but I'm ready to focus on finishing Act 1 of my rewrite today. Fair enough.
That's the perfect segue into a sprint.
It really is. And I have a sprint timer up already because I came prepared today.
And you had 24 minutes to set it up, so.
I had already set it up before we went live, so
there are 3 more comments. But I can get through them. I promise I won't say anything.
There we go. Also, I didn't know about earthquake scares, so like, had I been somewhere with earthquakes, I'd be like, oh yeah, it's only a little worse than the last little shake. That is true. That is true. I know zero about earthquakes. Saw my niece's grade 1 report card recently, and they used well developed, developing as expected, needs development, or insufficient evidence instead of letter numbers or grades. So it might be a good scale to actually put words into what these letters mean. I know my audience, and I knew that I needed to appeal to the disaster preparedness to get to Wallace to agree with me. In reality, I just think it's dumb. Fracking is causing a doubling of earthquakes in Texas. I think that's why they're probably continuing the doubling trend back. continuing the doubling trend to back into that math. Can't speak for the rest of the state, but I live in rural Ohio, and that's a section, a part of Appalachia. Very poor, very groupthink, very red. Yep. But to ease your earthquake fear, I've lived in California for my whole life and didn't even feel an earthquake, and a mild one, until I was 18. Didn't you also experience, or Miranda didn't experience an earthquake because she was in a Costco once, I think. Confirm or deny, Miranda? I think you told me that.
Miranda says, "How dare you? That was top secret."
Well, because I was like, oh well, if there's an earthquake warning, you could just go to a Costco. Do they even have earthquake warnings like they have tornado and hurricane warnings? Or do earthquakes come out of nowhere?
Well, in Japan, they have a system because earthquakes actually release two separate types of seismic waves, and one of them travels faster than the other. And so in Japan, they have detection systems for those initial waves that reach that aren't the kind that shake a lot. And that sends out an alert that does a lot of stuff all across the country, where it like stops all the trains that are going hyper. It tells people to evacuate places and stuff. So there is kind of an early detection system, but it's not, I don't think you can get as much advance notice as we can get now with tornadoes and stuff, just because with tornadoes, they can even a couple days out have people in readiness states of being like, there is high likelihood that this storm system is going to produce vegetation that could drop a tornado. So now whether or not people actually take it upon themselves to actually prepare is a different story. But anyway, sorry. I promised I wouldn't speak. And then
like a few seconds to a minute. Okay, so you would have to live next to a Costco in order to get there in time. Also, is confirmed. It's a trouble gala. Yes, hello, Lexi. Good morning.
Morning,
So
Lexi.
Here we go. Into the first Pomodoro, the perfect Pomodoro, actually. And this does have noise if you're new here. It's the background noise, and I love it. So That little song at the end always reminds me of The Princess Bride, and I cannot explain why. You
Mental
are muted,
illness?
Miss Hollis. Probably mental illness. It kind of sounds like a little bit of it.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't pick it because it sounded like The Princess Bride, but it makes sense that I would have inadvertently picked something that was reminiscent of that.
All right, how'd y'all do for that 25-minute sprint?
I worked on my author journal.
Ooh.
Yay.
I ordered food, and then I got 2 weeks of free masterclass from a friend.
Ooh.
What
Love that.
masterclass are you going to do?
A friend of a friend, which is kind of weird. I work with this traveling nurse from Denmark, and she has a friend in Denmark who's also a writer. I think he's publishing a novel in Danish these days. And she mentioned me when she was talking to him, and he was like, I have this free masterclass thing if he wants it. And I'm like, yeah, I want it. So yeah, 14 days free pass for masterclass.
Cool. I'm going to text you every single day for the next 2 weeks and be like, don't forget to use masterclass today because those 2 weeks will be up before you know it. And this is speaking of someone who paid for a year's membership and used it for 2 weeks. So
I haven't activated it yet, so.
okay, cool. Are you going to do it like when you go on vacation and you're going to watch a whole bunch of masterclass?
Can you save it up? But I don't want to spend like my holiday in America 2 weeks doing masterclass.
Fair enough.
I made cereal.
Important. Breakfast.
Lucky Charms. Does anyone
I
else?
also ordered food, so.
Does
I
anyone
might
else
have
have a problem with the marshmallows and Lucky Charms? Like, the texture of it against my teeth makes me want to throw up. But I really like Lucky Charms, so I want to eat them.
Can't you get Lucky Charms without marshmallows?
No, but the marshmallows are the best part.
Yeah. It's like sometimes you eat it and it's like eating styrofoam. But
It's
they're
the best
delicious.
part, but you hate it?
I know, I'm confused as well, Steve. I have to admit.
I completely understand. And Anna does too.
But she doesn't say that marshmallow is her favorite part of the cereal.
Well, but
call
it's
it.
only good. It's the only good part of the cereal.
It's the
The
only
other
good part
part,
of the
the
cereal.
non-marshmallow part tastes straight up like cardboard. Like it's just grain. Like
Yeah.
it's
just the texture of the wet marshmallow when you crunch on it against your teeth. Ooh.
But so you don't like the texture, but you like the taste. That's what you're
Yes.
saying.
Mhm.
Okay.
Miranda, I'm the same way. I don't eat any cereal with milk.
I don't know, do you have like Cocoa Pops in America?
Mhm.
Yes. We do.
Yeah.
That's my brand of cereal.
I don't like chocolate flavored cereals.
They're not my favorite either, except around Halloween time. My sister, oh my gosh, this last Halloween was amazing. My sister on like October 1st went to the store and bought like 10 different Halloween cereals. Oh, I was in heaven for the entire month. I was eating
Vlog
so
that?
much sugary cereal. It
I
was
think you
so
did.
good.
Did you vlog that? Yeah.
I have memories of seeing a bunch of boxes.
Well,
because
You might have given
what
us
happened-
a tour, a haul
Yeah,
backstage.
because on that same trip that she bought all the cereal, she bought me my ingredients for my Halloween cake that I made for my AuthorTube anniversary, and I think I was showing you guys that stuff. So you might have seen it in the background of the vlog as well of the making the cake. But I think you guys, we were on stream the day that she bought that cereal, and I was showing you everything. So, but
Give us the haul of all the.
I gave you the Halloween grocery haul.
It was great.
Halloween home.
For that sprint, I wrote 107 words and then tried to think of a synonym, and I couldn't think of it. So
Ooh,
For
what's
what
the word?
word?
okay, so I'm trying to say tackle hug, but not as aggressive as tackle. I don't even know if there's a word
Bear
for this.
hugs?
Like, yeah, I was gonna say like a bear.
No,
Like
that feels weird to write.
describe the image. Like, what are you
Set the
actually
stage.
describe what the
Just-
characters are doing? Are
Make
they
it
running up to
hard.
each other and embracing?
They're like standing together, and then one character tells another character a piece of bad news, and then the character that just heard the bad news hugs the other person like aggressively, but
they-
not like
Do they pull them in or do they jump on to them?
they jump on. In
But
my head,
sadly,
threw themselves on.
like in comfort, trying to comfort.
Yeah.
Like
Slam!
oh! it does feel right, but I can't put that in the book.
Glomp. I don't like that word. Glomp.
It's so internet slang.
Oh, is it?
Never heard of her.
Me
I
neither.
hate this. I hate this with every fiber of my being.
I actually love that. Koala clamp.
Hate it.
Can you just like say hug them firmly or something? I don't know.
I mean, yes, but like firmly doesn't give the right.
Hmm.
Like it's very specific taste of what I'm trying to accomplish, and I can't think of it. I mean, I guess. Stop saying words. Smothered is a good one. I would.
Smothered is a good one. Enveloped. I like enveloped.
I just use that a lot. My characters
my
hug a lot
God.
in this book. It's a lot of hugging. Oh.
Not Lexi being like, crutch word. Eyebrows and enveloped for Katie.
Eyebrows, enveloped, and hard.
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 Eyebrows is your crutch word?
I mean, to
Or like
be
raised
fair, like noticing a character's brow when she's trying to take a moment to like describe a character and their emotional reaction, Katie a lot of times has her characters emote through their eyebrows.
Because
I
I
do
am
the
with my eyebrows.
Or just like exclusive raising a brow to whatever's being said.
Hmm.
Or like
And also
brows twitching
my
together.
Characters glance a lot. They never look. They just glance.
And
Yeah.
to be fair to you, I feel like hard is a hard one to not have as a clutch word given the genre that you're writing, but maybe that's just me.
You're talking about gay porn?
Except for the fact that Lexi pointed this out in my fantasy novel.
Oh yeah. Then that's on you, babe.
Here's the thing. I always say like someone like side like it, no, that's not it. I forget what there's just a lot of like whenever I use like an adverb, I'll usually use hard too. Like I don't know. I'm an eyebrow emoter.
A throbbing hug, maybe?
Oh
What about
god, I
enveloped?
hate throbbing.
Enveloped is good. I also kind of like blanketed.
I don't know if I like that because it kind of feels like you're just going, you know? I don't know.
I guess. It's a little flimsy.
Yeah, there's not a strength to that word. You know, like it's a good word to describe what it would describe, but I'm not sure it's describing what you're trying to describe.
Right.
Because what you're trying to describe sounds like a strong hug.
It is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a bear hug, if you will.
A hard hug, if you will.
Throbbing hug, if you will.
A hard hug with lots of eyebrow movement.
Mhm.
A girthy hug.
A girthy hug.
Hate that.
I would use wrap. It's just here's my thing. This is what I get on all the time. I will never get off the soapbox. I am someone who likes really strong verbs, and wrapped is one of those verbs that I just don't think is very strong or very like it has its place, but it's not my favorite verb. I tell Wallace this all the time. I'm like, use a stronger verb here. Why is your verb not? Why, like,
And
you
I
can
would
put any
say
other better verb.
about 80% of the time she's right, but I think you overdo it. Like if all your verbs are strong, then
Yeah.
the language starts feeling too flowery and it's like too
Yeah.
much. You know, it's
Yeah.
the same way I think it's the same advice when people used to be like, don't say said so much, you know, say she quipped, he chortled, he
Yeah.
sniffed, you know, then you're like, wow, these people are having the weirdest conversation. You know, like sometimes people just say things.
That was very Sims like.
Wrap up.
Okay, no.
No.
So,
I do use ejaculate as a like action verb. Not
Ejaculate.
but as a like instead of said, just for lols.
wait, crush is a good one, Katie. Crush
Oh,
them
crush
into a hug. I think that's a good one.
I think crush is my
I think crush is a good one. Like I think enveloped is the word you're looking for, but if you really think you use it too much, I would go with crush.
Okay.
Or is that still too aggressive?
It is, but it also is slightly aggressive, but like not like bad aggressive. You know,
Right.
like I feel like tackle is like too much like running and
Yeah. No,
Well-
I think crush it's giving that sense of strength in the hug, but it's not quite tackle the way tackle is like boom, like body slam.
Yeah.
Crush is, I think
Yeah.
crush is a good one.
I like crush.
I read hard languid linguini there.
Linguini.
Linguini.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
is very
it's-
much the vibe it's giving Malin.
Oh god.
Yeah, Miranda and I were having a whole conversation about love languages the other day and our equal disdain for physical touch.
Me and Miranda always have the conversation where we make fun of the fact that men will always say that their love language is physical touch, even if it isn't.
Steve, what's your love language again? Quality time?
Money.
Words of affirmation.
Words of affirmation.
Oh, is it?
I don't know. I'm
Actually,
guessing. That was
Act of service?
giving love language is gift giving, obviously, and I think receiving is probably time.
Quality
Mm.
time.
Quality time.
That's a vibe.
I am also going to do this, Miranda. Yeah, that's going to be lethargic languid lounging is the tagline for Cruel Summer, if anyone wanted to know.
Mm,
Is it?
Lethargic
very
languid
enticing.
Mm-hmm.
Is it
Gays,
just because it's so hot? Or
there's just a lot of laying around and doing nothing and conversations and
Would you say that lounging is your cruel summer dinner party? Like lounging is too cruel to summer that dinner parties or eating in general was too, by your own words, Catherine, too cruel summer.
what?
You said there was a lot of eating and communal meals in cruel summer.
is there?
I don't know. This
I
is
thought,
your
that was
word.
I thought that was BK self crime.
I haven't read neither, so.
Because Wallace commented on how much eating is in BK self
There
crime.
is so much food. I think one of the comments was, "Were you exceptionally hungry while writing this?" Like, there's so much
There's just
food.
so much.
And like
Yeah.
I'm the kind of person who I normally don't even notice like food descriptions, but I was like, wow, we are eating again. Like, here we go.
There's a lot of eating.
Yeah.
So eating is to BK self crime, as languid lounging is to cruel summer, as hugging is to cruel to summer.
Okay,
Mm.
gotcha.
This is A and A, Miranda. Smushed is cute, but again, I don't tend to like to use verbs that are a little too slangy, and I feel like smushed is too slang.
It doesn't feel like a real word. It feels like a made-up word. And
Feels
all
fake.
words are made up. I know, but
A more recently made up word.
This very, very much. I love that scene. I love in 10 Things I Hate About You.
Engorged.
engorged him in a hug.
I need to rewatch 10 Things I Hate About You. I love that movie.
Every man says physical touch when it's actually words of affirmation. Men will say that because they only think about sex. Yes.
What sounds like gifts? I'm confused.
Money.
Oh, well, I was just making a joke for the joke's sake, as I said. That's actually a quality time. That's one of them, right? Yeah.
Yes, it is.
I think that makes sense considering how much time we all spend together.
Yeah, you would think that each one of us has quality time in there somewhere because otherwise this situation doesn't make sense.
Really. Physical touch is only best when I really trust the person, whereas of affirmation is second best.
But I'm a hugger, so I don't know. Maybe, but does that have anything to do with
not.
love languages?
Yeah,
Yes,
well,
that's physical touch.
I mean, yes, I understand that, but like, I don't consider physical touch to be my love language because
Well, but that's what I'm saying though. I wasn't saying this. I'm making a new point here. I think everybody has different relationships with each of the 5 love languages. I think the point though is to identify which one makes you feel the most love and the most connection with. So that way, if there are areas in relationships where you feel like you're not being fulfilled, it's just important to take a moment to see if maybe you guys are just showing love in different ways and you're not interpreting those signals. So I think everybody on some basic level needs physical touch, except me. I do not at all. Everybody needs little tokens, little gifts. Everybody needs words of affirmation. Everybody needs quality time. Like all of those things make up a relationship. It's just which one you think has the most impact on your ability to feel loved and to show your love. So
That makes
that's
sense.
So your
Yeah.
sun sign is quality time, your
my
moon sign is
God.
words of affirmation, and your rising sign is physical touch.
Her rising is not physical touch.
I have no physical touch in
No, I
my.
said yours is. That's you.
Oh, Steve.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That
That's
makes
why I was
sense.
using the comparison. I would use the
You
the
would,
zodiac
and I'm pretty
comparison
sure you
because
have.
I have.
Yeah, I thought that's what you were doing. I thought you were
Roll the
deliberately
tape.
trying to irritate me.
That is my main goal in life. Is that a love language? Roasting and irritating your friends?
Oh man.
I guess a lot of writers have words as one of their.
I don't know. That is not my top love
Mm-mm.
language.
Mm-mm.
Words of affirmation.
Oh, okay. I was really confused.
I mean, as
I-
Wallace
I thought
says,
this
I
was
do
about
like
crutch
it.
words for a second.
Me too. I was like, what crutch word are you talking about, girl?
This is so funny for me because I actually really struggle to do words of affirmation as well. And there's this quote in Emma that I love and I've always glommed on to. It's like, yep, this is me of if I loved you less, I could talk about it more.
Mhm.
And I think for me, the more emotional I get over something, I kind of lose my words because yeah. And so it's like really hard for me to write, nice Mother's Day cards and Father's Day cards because I just feel like there's no way to encapsulate my love and gratitude for my parents in like, a little Hallmark card that costs $2.99 at the grocery store. But there is like that pressure as a writer. People are expecting more than just a happy birthday. But yeah, so I definitely struggle with words of affirmation. So
I use this one a lot too. I use this one way too much. Yeah, language lounging is cool. Summer.
What is linguini? I'm confused.
languid,
Yeah.
like
Linguini is a new
lazy
It's also the
kind
main
of.
character of Ratatouille.
But you're right. Languid gives like a feeling of noodling almost. Like you're just
Yeah,
it's
like
an
very.
exhaustion. But yeah, if you think of yourself on a blistering hot day, I don't know if you can relate to that in Norway, but like blistering hot, 40 degrees Celsius, it's humid and you just want to like lay down on a couch and not move, and it's slow and it's an effort to move. That's like languid versus just general lounging, which can be just very relaxing, but there's almost a non-relaxing element to languid lounging because it's just hard to move in general.
Oof, 40 degrees, that'd be in hell. But yeah, I understand what you're saying, I think.
Okay, cool.
Captured is yet another good verb. Look at all these good verbs here.
Captured is a good verb.
One comment that Wallace has given me is when I use sneaked instead of snuck, which gets me every time. Not a verb. Well, it is a verb.
I don't think I've corrected you on that.
Yeah, you left comment with, I hate the verb sneak, so you snuck. I know it's not right. You wrote verbatim.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Wow. Fair enough.
Because I was about to be like,
was this in Cairo?
Yes, they sneaked along something. And you were like, I hate that.
I'm sure I was saying that as a joke because I wouldn't ever actually recommend you do something that wasn't grammatically correct. But no, I don't like sneaked. I also don't like that it's hanged instead of hung when you're like the execution. I think it should just be hung.
Or are you? Oh, like an execution. So so you're not.
Yeah.
You're not.
yeah, not
hanged.
that other kind of hung.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you're not hanged like a horse. Gotcha.
Yep. Alcoholics Anonymous. Yep. Oh, Jessica.
Ew.
Reginald and his
So
quivering.
wait, who are we rooting for? A plus A or A plus K?
Dealer's choice.
Miranda, who are you?
You're the dealer.
You're the
the
dealer,
dealer,
Catherine.
Tater.
This makes no sense.
Listen, I have the couple that's going to end up together, but if you ship to the other couple, then you do.
Sucks to suck. It's like, what are you talking about?
I don't know. I mean,
Wait, I thought you said there was a happy ending. If there's a love triangle, then for some people there won't be a happy ending. So you're a liar.
well,
So you don't know the definition of a happy ending.
I mean, this is the girl who also said she thinks she has 80,000 words left when we know she doesn't.
How are you saying she has like 100,000 words left?
Oh, like 120. I always had
Okay.
40,000 to whatever Katie has.
Yeah, no, seriously though, that's legitimately your best option. 40,000.
oh,
40,000 beyond what she says.
It's like, oh, I have 40,000 left, and I'm like, yeah, okay, 80,000. Let me call
Yeah.
my better again.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's like 10,000 left, 50,000 left. Yep.
yeah. No,
It's
this book's
fun.
gonna be as long as this book needs to be. So
How long is it right now?
47,000 words.
And have you hit the midpoint
so
yet?
many words.
No.
Okay. Yeah. So I think you're probably correct. Okay.
Hey, I said that I need 82,000 words left in my video. So I think
Wait, I have a question. If
I
you
may have an
calculated it out, how many words have you written since the writing chapter 1 of Cruel Summer?
I can actually tell you.
And that's roughly February. I know there was like a week in January, but we're just
I think
rounding
Cruel
to
Summer is
February,
102, isn't
March,
it?
and April. In 3.5 months. How many
It's
words?
102 plus 40 then.
As of right now on
Uh-huh.
this AO3,
Uh-huh.
150.
Girl, you are doing a nano a month.
Can I just
Because that's roughly 3
interject
months. Yeah.
and say, let's not ignore the 40,000 she wrote for the witch book.
Oh,
She's
yeah.
written like 200,000 words already in the
In
first
4
4
months.
months.
You might as well just gone for a Milwordy at this point.
Yeah,
I am not-
seriously, Katie.
Yeah, here's the thing. I think I could do a half mil wordy. There is no way I could do a mil wordy because it's a nano and a half every month, and I'm not going to try to hit that.
Well, but you're doing other writing, right? Like you're writing emails and stuff, because that's what mill wording is. It's literally every word you put to paper.
Yeah, but I'm not
Who
going
is
to
she emailing?
That's true.
You don't know my life.
You said
don't
you
know
were
how many-
working on the prequel for the witch book and the prequel for the Wrath.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
There you
and
go.
Miranda's right. Editing words count in mill wording. So
See, but I'm not going to count all of that. No, I don't need a trophy. I
Fair
do have a tracker. I do have a tracker that has all of my words for the entire year, and that's
Mhm.
219K for the entire year.
Wow.
It's disgusting.
amazing.
I have no life. Someone sedate me.
Which, can I just say, Katie's done that. And I, 2 weeks ago, hit 10,000 words in my story that I wanted to start in February, mind you. And was so proud of that. And then have since subsequently deleted 1,200 words. So, I'm doing so well. I'm doing so well.
It's fine.
But Steve and Devesha are killing it. Wait, can we talk about how you guys like
like your doctor maybe, but like
Hmm.
who else are you emailing?
You don't know my life. I
Wait.
could have an OnlyFans email account.
Oh
I
my.
know for a fact that you don't, Catherine, because I think I do know your life to some extent. No offense.
That's true.
You probably know my life better than I know my life.
Mm.
Screaming, crying, throwing up.
Screaming, crying, throwing tails.
But Steve and Devesha, you guys did a 5K day this past Sunday.
Yes, did a 5K 24 hours, not a day for me, but I'll
As
accept
if
it.
those two words aren't, I don't know.
Well, Greg did
Okay.
5K in 12 hours, so
That's amazing, Grape.
It is very impressive.
Thank you.
Yeah.
How do you feel post 5K day?
I'm feeling good. It was in my secret project, so I feel like I'm making some leeway toward the end.
That's good. Towards
Are you
the end.
almost
That's
there?
awesome.
Yeah. I
No
just have
way.
Act 3 left.
You have
And how much is Act 3?
I think it's like 5 or 6 more chapters.
Wow, great. That's really exciting. That's huge. You're
I'm
flying
really
through
in
it.
love with this one. I've been doing this project for a little too long. It's no longer being fun.
Well, maybe Act 3 will be easy to breeze through. Speaking of Anybody interested in joining me for the 5K day I'm hosting on the 10th?
I'm going to the
Sure.
movies. Otherwise, I will join you.
What is that?
What movie are you gonna see?
That's Tuesday. I'm
Oh,
also
isn't it
going to
Wednesday?
movies. It's Tuesday.
Oh, then I
Wait.
might actually join you. I think.
Wait, let me.
Oh, does the calendar start on a Sunday in the Traveler's Code?
It starts on Sunday. I know. I'm sorry.
How dare you?
But yeah, I'm going to the movies on Wednesday, so I can do
Okay,
Tuesday.
well, I'm going to the movies on Tuesday, so I'm hoping to get the 5K done before I go to the movies. But yeah, come and join in the Discord. There will be a 5K day on Tuesday.
I also have a job, Miranda, and I've written like 80,000 words this week. So
look, I was gonna do it on the weekends, but I was trying to fill up the calendar, and that whole section, there was a section of the calendar that was embarrassingly blank. So I decided to do a 5K day in that area of the calendar, and it happened to be Tuesday. But in future months, when there's not a lot going on the weekends, we'll host a 5K day or a 10K day on the weekend.
I truly wonder, Miranda.
it's because of penis.
Yeah, definitely. So I meant I was thinking writers love receiving words. I thought this was cute. I love the love languages as parents. I've noticed that toddlers have something similar. I like to call the chaotic language of love, war, and cuddles.
Oh,
Aww. Yes, that is, yes. Truly.
okay.
I don't know what this is in relation to, but
Neither do I.
It's a book quote or a song lyric? Call in.
It is a very nice line though. I know, Casey.
Casey, how dare you?
You're not
We
here to
were
sprint, Casey. Like
You sprinted an hour ago.
yeah, and we talked about so many like literary on topic things. If this was a Marvel conversation, I'd understand the rat emoji, but we were on topic.
I was asking
So.
for help, and I have gotten
Yeah.
help for my synonym question. It's not all trauma. Got to put the pieces back together at some point. I know, Lexi.
Could you imagine?
Literally though, but I genuinely am not going to hit it because Milwordy is a nano and a half, and I haven't even hit a nano and a half a single month. So
Okay, but let's not discount the fact that you've hit nano basically 4 times in a row. So
3.
no, basically 4. You've done
okay.
200,000 words in 4 months.
Yeah, that's just because February was an outlier with 67,000.
No, Katie, enough. Stop.
Okay, fine.
You've averaged a nano a month for the first time.
I don't think Katie's love language to receive is words of affirmation. To be fair.
No,
I'm
but
not-
that's the thing.
I'm
It
not
is.
doing
I
words
just
of
don't
affirmation.
believe it.
I'm not doing words of affirmation. I'm just spitting straight facts. And then she's being all annoying and not listening to them.
This is
Katie's
also-
love language is words of affirmation, derogatory.
That tracks.
It does. You can have me, Lexi. You can have me. That's fine.
I'm kind of insulted and kind of proud of that.
Ooh, Wallace, go Queen. Give us updates. Submitting stories to anthologies. Oh, hold on. It is time. I know it's not time yet.
Oh,
but-
shit.
Oh, hell yeah!
I completely forgot about the tracker this week. Whatever, I was sick.
We truly are. Everyone is.
Thanks.
Everyone's doing so good.
I got it too, Kelly. Thanks.
I think Kelly's talking about Alicia finishing her book.
Yeah. I could think of an event that would have filled up that calendar, Wallace. I can too.
Off.
I actually can't. I have no clue. I am lost.
Oh my god, no. Kelly would love a 5K day. Mood. Fortunately, I work on the 10th. Oh,
I know, I
but working
figured
in
it
stores
would.
so much lately.
That's awesome.
There you go.
Awesome.
That means handing over my free trial and having to commit. I swear, Libra is somewhere in my chart. I just don't remember where. No shade to any Libras in the chat. Do we have any Libras?
I don't
I think we have
know.
any-
I'm a
Wait,
Libra.
free trial of what?
I'm a Libra moon, I think.
Is that November?
She would love a 5K day, but that means handing over my free trial and having to commit to doing it.
Mm.
Libras can't commit.
Oh.
I think.
Yeah.
What did I do?
I think she's probably, or Gaze is probably a Libra.
Oh, yes, you're right. Yes. I'm so sorry. It's not all trauma. Sometimes they're doing One Direction karaoke. It's true. 3/4 mil working. Sorry. No.
So,
No. I'm sorry. When's your birthday? Tell me when your birthday is. It'll go on my calendar. I'll never forget. Katie's written more words this year than I have in the last.
I think Katie's written more words this year than I have in my entire life.
Katie doesn't have a life, so
Katie is purple tunnel.
yeah. Katie does have carpal tunnel. Oh, that's why Katie had to get an ergonomic keyboard. Sorry, Steve. I said that to be Scout getting through Act 2. Oh my god. Okay, Casey, fine.
Yeah, Casey, as if you can't make
Put on your
breakfast while we're
headphones.
talking. Yeah,
Yeah,
seriously.
come on. Bring your laptop in, shove it on the counter, and we'll sit with you while you're making breakfast, okay?
Are we doing one more sprint and then doing the accountability chart? What's the
Yeah,
schedule?
because I'm gonna try to finish this chapter, which is not gonna happen, but I'm gonna try anyway.
Oh, it's
Is
not
my-
on your accountability chart?
Oh yeah, it is. I thought it was just chapter 5, which I did finish, but nope,
Mhm.
it's 5 and 6 because I'm a dumb bitch.
You want to do an extra long sprint? 45 minutes?
No.
Okay. 35 minutes?
Maybe no.
15?
What
15?
does everyone say? I was just gonna do another 25, but okay. Amongst
I
yourself,
want
I'll
to the timer. How's your Alpha Smart going, Grape?
Oh my gosh, Aang. Your birthday is Mean Girls Day?
Mean Girls Day.
Oh, Mean Girls Day, October 3rd. It's a good birthday.
I'm filing that away in my memory banks. I'm sorry, Stig, you asked me something?
How's your Alpha Smart going? Your Alpha Smart girly life.
It's going all right. I'm
Are you
enjoying it.
finding it helping drafting? That was a sentence, I think.
I don't know. I think I still have to get used to it because I still keep trying to scroll and like I'm forgetting what I've written a paragraph ahead because I can no longer see it. So I was writing the same paragraph like 3 times.
Oh, that's yeah. I really love the ergonomic keyboard, by the way. If anyone is on the fence about it, it takes a little bit to get used to, but once you do get used to it, it really has helped my hands. So, highly recommend anyone who struggles with hand pain.
I don't write enough to get carpal tunnel, so I think we're good.
Yeah, but if you ever do, I mean,
Nope. I'm gonna leave that to myself.
Oh,
and on that
man.
note, we're gonna do the toast timer. 25 minutes.
don't know what's going on with. Okay, there you go.
Sorry, my Spotify just didn't want to stop playing my music. And I was like, hello? Hello? What's going on? Hello? But it is off now. So, how'd y'all do?
I did well. I kept working on my author journal. It's been a very relaxing, meditative morning as I set it up. So
It's lovely.
I received food and I ate it and I watched some YouTube.
Ooh. What'd you watch?
That's for me to know and you to not find out.
While
Yes,
eating? Okay.
YouTube porn.
You want to say something, Katie?
No.
Oh.
How'd you do, Miss Vaisha?
I cleaned up a little bit. I found this bubble wrap, and then I did that for about 15 minutes.
Nice. It is required by law to do that, so just following the laws of the land. And I wrote like 300 words. Didn't get the chapter done, but
That's okay.
she's an overwriter, so just living her life.
Well, it's better than being an underwriter, so. It's better than being an underwriter.
Is it?
I feel like it is. It's easier to chop things from a manuscript in editing than add stuff, I feel like. That's my personal biased opinion as an underwriter, though. So
Yeah. Because as an overwriter, you then end up chopping things you really love and worked really hard on, but they don't fit the story.
yeah, but I think it's and maybe I think this is definitely personal taste, but I think it's easier for readers to engage with work that was initially overwritten and then chopped down versus like getting a story to a reader ready point with underwriting. Like I feel like Katie, you with fan fiction and stuff, it's different, but in terms of like a story that I would be critiquing, if things are too loosely explained or not fleshed out enough, I think it requires more work going back in, constantly fleshing it out rather than chopping it out, getting it ready for a reader, basically, is my point. But that could be totally different. There could be some readers that prefer they're just like straight to the point. This happened, and this happened, and this happened without any of the scene setting and stuff like that. So
Here's the thing, though, with overwriting, at least for me. I still got to flesh shit out because I loosely explain everything. So I have to cut shit that I love while also fleshing it out and also trying to make sure the word count doesn't go over 200,000 words.
well, then that is a problem.
Yeah. Great. I think it's like one of those.
If not
Good one.
indulgence, persevere.
I need that on a t-shirt because that is me to a T. I think it's one of
you
those
ever
things
write
that-
stuff that you're like, ooh, this is going to go, but I'm going to write it anyway?
Yes, that's me right now with what I'm writing, and I think that's why I'm struggling so hard to write it, because I really think the chapters I'm writing are critical to the story based off of my intention for the story now. But I have this, I don't know if it's a suspicion or a fear that the intention for the story will change in future drafts and that this stuff will get cut. And so I think that's why I've been so, I don't want to say blocked because that feels very cop-outy, but why I've been slogging through the chapters I'm on right now. Because part of me, I don't think they're expendable, but part of me thinks that they will be expended.
I also I think at this
Expunged.
point, like they're important for your understanding of the story. So even if they don't make it into the final draft, yeah, like it's important for you to know that they're there in general because it gives you a context of the grander scheme of the world. I think specifically for Heliacal Rising.
I feel like that's why it's so easy to write fan fiction compared to like original work, because you already have those throwaway scenes. You just didn't write them, but like every context, every relationship, everything else is there. So you just have to roll with whatever's created. Whereas when you write your original fiction, you have to come up with everything yourself, which is something I struggle. Even like just writing fan fiction everyday life compared to writing fantasy everyday life. Like you already know everyday life in real world, so but having to just describe the path or like Yeah.
There's also the aspect in fan fiction of the trust that your reader already has an emotional connection to the subject and the characters. And so you aren't always having to question whether you're doing a good job building that for your reader because you know they already have it, so you can just indulge. And there's so many times where when I'm critiquing my own work, especially like, let's pick an easy one, like this book is for October. I am looking at the romance that's happening and like, have I earned this? Like, does it make sense why they would feel this way about each other at this point in the story? But if someone's like, I want to read a fan fiction, soulmate coffee shop AU, you don't need to earn shit because they're already coming in with that emotional attachment and the understanding that in the original work, these people were meant for each other. So they can be meant for each other here. And it's okay if it's love at first sight. It's okay if it's hardly explained why they care about each other because we don't need any of that context because the original work was the context. Mm-hmm. So, yeah. But that's sometimes why writing fan fiction is so fun, and also why reading fan fiction is so fun, because you don't have to put any emotional work as a reader either into that. So, yeah.
I think Agnes, you still got the because you still got the characters and like you still have the relationship that you're trying to portray, even if it's not existent in our world. Like there's an understanding. Like people go into fan fiction looking for that specific ship or looking for that specific trope. So there's like, yes, people say like even your grammar can be shit because people just honestly don't care.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. I mean, not to. Oh, sorry. Go for it, Katie.
I was just saying, I feel like I'm more lenient with fan fiction because it's like it's the also the understanding of like this isn't a published, like it is published online, but like, didn't go through an editor probably, like, there's different expectations when you go looking for a fan fiction versus a published work, at least for me.
I agree. And a lot of times the more enjoyable reading experience is fan fiction, and I think that says something. I really do.
I also think that says something about the fact that publishing maybe should get on with more fan fiction writers.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of, I was on TikTok the other day, Katie, and there was a book recommended to me that was a Soulmate AU. That's like a published book, not self-published. It's a published book. I meant to write it down to send to you to be like, hey, this is a thing that is happening. And I failed at you. I'm sorry. But just so you know, it's out there. Very vague, but there's...
Was it the soulmate equation?
No. Okay. It's something else.
Okay.
No, it was...
There's something I know about.
It's a Raylo fan fiction, Soulmates. But it's published, and it's not the Love Hypothesis.
Well, that's not Soulmates, so.
No, I know. I was just saying, like, because that's the only Raylo fanfiction I know. So.
Someone in the comments, get on that. Find me the book.
I'm sure TikTok has heard Wallace, and then it'll pop up on your For You page.
Yeah, it'll be like, hey, look at this book.
Yeah, I should clarify that it was originally a Raylo Soulmate fanfiction that got traditionally published, no longer Raylo, but still Soulmate. That made it through the publishing process. So,
well, I'm going to need to find this because I'm going to need to read it so I can maybe use it as a comment. So.
I don't know why I didn't send that to you immediately. I'm so sorry.
You're just out here plotting my downfall.
I'm sabotaging.
Praying for my downfall.
Sabotaging always.
I thought this comment was quite funny because it's the toast timer. Do we need to call it?
We all thought she was having a stroke.
I knew it was a joke, but... Hello, Caitlin. Lizard is never late. 200 words in 8 minutes. Yep. That is one of the prompts.
That is one of the prompts.
Hey, I thought of that prompt.
I've done it.
I have not done it yet.
I have not.
Yeah, I was supposed to film a writing blog yesterday, and then I didn't, so that's Monday's task. Not me feeling proud of myself writing a creepy, spoopy scene, only to reread it and have every hope dashed as a euphemism could easily be made, taking away all the chills from the initial scary.
I'm sorry, Kelly.
No one is safe from accidental euphemisms that take away from the scaries. Truly, Jessica knows. Lexi so well.
That's immediately what I figured.
Yeah.
Good old poot leaf.
Good old poot leaf. Poot tom tom. Gays everywhere got 583 words of my chopped down outline done. 2 chapters down, 3 minutes ago for Act 1 to be complete. Hell yeah. I would rather be an overwriter than an underwriter. This is what I think about it. It's the thing where if you have straight hair, you want curly hair, and if you have curly hair, you want straight hair at some point. Like, it's like we always want what we can't have. The grass is always greener on the other side, kind of thing, I think.
I don't know, because I definitely consider myself an overwriter. Granted, editing is my favorite part of the writing process, so when I overwrite, that means there's a lot to edit, which is fun for me. But having read the work of some extreme underwriters, I'm very glad that my initial instinct is to flesh out rather than to simplify, because I really do think it'd be very tough. It's been very tough to explain to people what I mean when I say you need to flesh this out. And so I'm glad that is something that I can work down as opposed to build up. But I do agree that I need to work it down, because sometimes it's too much. It's too much.
A little bit, which is hypocritical coming.
Also,
from
Steve,
I
want you to know I'm not talking about you when I'm saying people who I've read that are underwriters. I feel like you're an underwriter, but I think you actually hit the mark a lot. So,
Oh, thank you.
I think you're a just enough writer. Always in the ballpark.
Violet gave Lupin a bath. No longer a stinky dog. Thank goodness.
Why does that sound like a song lyric? Da da, I give my dog a bath. Sorry. Never mind.
All my books are thick. Every single book I've ever written, thick as hell. Thick. I haven't written a book under 100,000 words. So.
I haven't written
ever in your life,
unless you count my fan fiction novella.
I don't.
So then, no, I've never written a book under 100,000 words.
I shan't. Thank you very much. Also, can I do my Yum of the Week?
Yes.
Sure. I don't know what this is, but yes.
Wildest Dreams by Taylor Swift. We recorded, released, and it's so good. I listened to it nonstop at work today, and I was like, I can't wait. It's going to be such a good album.
Other than one very specific, very short section of it, I think the whole re-record is better than the original, which I don't say for a lot of her re-records, but Wildest Dreams is so good with her more mature voice. Oh my God, it's amazing.
It is giving what I need from this.
Mm-hmm.
It has given, it is delivered. Hello, Grayson. Just finished
Hi,
all the
Grayson. Welcome. Happy college release day? Question mark.
Yay.
Is that what it's called? Graduation day is the word I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Also, hey, Paris.
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 Oh, Betty. We're on the fawn. Got 4 pages handwritten. Having a lot of fun. That's what we love. Can't wait to write my Cruel Summer fan fiction. Can't wait either.
Also, Miranda has found the story I was talking about. Initially, I was like, nope, that's not correct. When she was like, it's not a trad pub story. I think I found it. And I looked up. I was like, that's not it. But the new one that she found, we know by then that is correct. I looked up the cover. That's the cover of the book I was thinking. Yep.
So
it was
Ang
days. Good job.
Thanks, Ang. Oh, here we go. Oh, it does compare it to Jojo Moyes, though.
Oh my God, it's one of the color ones. It's the color Soulmate 81, but it got traditionally published. That's so funny. That's amazing.
How cute. Oh, wow. I'm going to have to read. That sounds actually really good.
I didn't even know that was a trope until all of those silly like MCU TikToks of,
really?
Like Groot walks in and all of a sudden the TikToks become like everything becomes multicolored. I never read that trope before of a monochrome world. Yeah.
Not on Tumblr chronically. So
I used to be. I think that was after my time on Tumblr.
Lexi. Oh, wow. Okay.
Miranda's already responded with eyeballs.
I'm also responding with eyeballs. Hello. I'll be trash for Soulmate tropes until I die. Never get tired of it. Me too.
I know, I really did.
Also,
But
sports.
Miranda and Gaze are here for me.
They were. Thank goodness they found it. Now I will have it. Sports rivalry to lovers. I will be seated. Yes, that is Cruel Summer. The Bookseller, biggest UK trad pub news source, recently did an article about how book talk is impacting the UK current market and what editors are searching for. Really great read. Drop that in our Discord so I can go read that. Meanwhile, I'm simultaneously an underwriter and need to focus in. It's fine, Wallace. We're fine.
That's not true, Miranda. You are not an underwriter at all. I think you're similar to Stieg, where I'm not saying you're an overwriter either.
This is funny.
Well, I don't know if you're comfortable, Miranda, with me like talking directly to you about my thoughts, but I don't think you're a severe underwriter. There are areas that need to be fleshed out, but I think that's true in any draft. Even overwriters, like Katie said, have areas that need to be fleshed out. But there was never a time where I felt like a floating head in a bog of white fog.
Bog of white fog.
There have definitely been times where I'm like, there are two characters having a conversation in a story I'm baiting or just reading, and I'm like, what? Where are we? When did this happen? When is this happening? Where? What? Who? When? Where? Why? You know? So, yeah, it is fun.
That's
well,
very interesting.
To be fair,
That both we around to think of ourselves as underwriters, but you tell us that we're like just enough writers. That is so fascinating.
yeah. I mean, and I'm just one opinion though, so.
Yeah, but you're the opinion. For me, at least.
Oh my god! Wow, thank you. I don't know why, because Katie's the one with the degree, but okay, thank you. So
you're the better critique partner.
I don't think that's true. I think my tardiness is a major like. I think it's a major Stieg. I think my knack for being very, very late is a huge detriment. I think if I could manage to actually be on time with things, I would agree. I think I put in, not to toot my own horn, but I really do put in a lot of effort to read the story multiple times, try and see where the author is coming from, give, I hope, in-depth critique and ideas for how to improve the story. But I just am always so late, and I just can't imagine that's worth it for an author. So I really need to struggle, or I do struggle. I need to work on that.
We all need to struggle.
We all need a little struggle. Yes, I'm also obsessed with this love. I'm so excited for the 1989 re-record.
It's one of my favorite Tyler albums. I'm very excited, if not the favorite.
Finished all the work for the day, even though there's an hour left. I thought I'd come back in. Lovely to have you, Paris. Thanks for joining us again.
Also, if you haven't followed her new Instagram, where she talks about being in the publishing industry in the UK, you definitely should, because it's a good time.
Ooh, what's the?
Is it at Paris?
Yeah, that's definitely it.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
At Paris, blah, 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 for sure.
It is Dolly Parton. What are you doing here? Paris.
Publishing Paris? I think
Publishing Paris. Yeah. At Publishing Paris.
There we go.
It's on Instagram? Or?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. An editorial intern, if you will.
There we go.
Wow. Look at our
Go
group,
follow
you guys.
Paris.
I'm so proud of our group. We're just
In
great.
10 years' time, the Troubleverse will rule the publishing industry. I am certain of this.
No.
We'll be blacklisted. We will be just scum on the
We'll
on
create
the
our own publishing house. It's
No,
fine.
but seriously, literally, the only reason we'll have our own publishing house because we've been blacklisted from the rest of them.
Yeah. We're the scum that they talk about scraping off of the publishing boot.
Even that feels like too big of a dream, as if like that I would ever be on anyone's radar ever, even in a bad way.
So proud of this community. Oh, not Gabby, Hannah.
I said our little group.
Our trouble troop. Not to distract everyone, but who here was a Dan and Phil girly? Dan posted an 1.5-hour long video yesterday, and I have thoughts. I have not watched the whole thing, but I also have thoughts, and I was a Dan and Phil girly.
I used to be a Dan and Phil girly, and I will not be watching this video, but I would love to know your thoughts.
I would also love to know your thoughts.
I was not a fan, but I would love to hear your thoughts.
Oh, hey, Paris just followed me on Instagram.
Oh, look at that.
I thought you were gonna say she just called in.
Oh, wouldn't that be amazing? Call in Paris.
Call in Paris.
Father, Son, and House of
Had to. It was required
Yeah.
by law. Yep. Anyone gonna watch?
Fake House of Trouble, which I'm kind of upset about.
Honestly, Trouble House Publishing sounds more legitimate than Penguin Random House. Like, that's so random.
Literally.
Oh, Gaze has never seen that before.
Have you never seen that? Hold on, Gaze. Did you see this one
good.
too?
I don't consider myself a particularly fair person, but I am ethical.
You did the pepperoni face one. No.
I'm sorry, but if Gaze has never seen it.
It's so scary.
And my other favorite meme of us.
Do you ever look at someone and wonder what is going on inside their head?
Hey Tara, you want some? This bitch empty.
I was prepared for it to be the Pinocchio one.
Do you ever look at someone and wonder what is going on inside their head?
Father, when can I leave to be on my own? I've got the whole world to see.
Truly, I have peaked with those. Those are my peak.
So good. They're so good.
It's just the distant look and the mess in the background. It just so.
And you look amazing in that. Like, that is a great clip of you. You look so good.
Thank you.
That's so good.
Basically, YouTube screwed Dan over by streaming him along with possible YouTube original, but then said no. So he's just going to put his whole Danusi into posting again with full production value, giving the middle finger to YouTube.
Wait, but how does that give the middle finger to YouTube if he's still posting videos to
I
YouTube?
was supposed to say, does he not still get paid for it?
So no. So actually, I saw this on a Reddit thread about how if you don't post for over a year, you lose your monetization status, even if your videos are still getting millions and millions of views. So YouTube would still be profiting off of his videos, and he is not because it's been a year since he posted.
Oh, okay.
So instead of them getting the money, he'll get the money for any new
Well,
video, and he'll get his
but
status.
they'll still also get money. They just won't be
Yeah.
getting all the money. Okay.
So it's either take
feels
every
like a
video
very-
he's ever made down, or
Yeah,
just continue
no,
posting again.
it's definitely not like an easily solved situation, but the idea that he's like doing this huge big rebellion, like, no, he's still making content for the platform, but
Yeah.
I get it.
Where were these memes hiding?
They were
And
not
StreamYard.
hiding anywhere. We use those all the time.
Me too.
Maybe that's
Use
just
them.
backstage though. That's, we do the memes even when you guys aren't here because Katie's so brilliant at making them. Oh, okay. I love that. That's great.
Let's
That's
see.
great.
Just okay, punching back.
That is not even half the memes Katie has made insulting me.
Shall we do the next one?
Which
Do
one
you
is
ever
it?
look at someone and wonder what is going on inside their head?
Got nothing in my brain. Got nothing in my brain. Got nothing in my brain. Mm-mm. Got nothing in my brain. Mm-mm. Got nothing in my brain. Got nothing in my brain. Got nothing in my brain. Mm-mm. Got nothing in my brain. Mm-mm.
That's so good too.
That's the last one, I think.
But see,
Oh, no. There's still too stunned to speak, but I think we shut that one off.
The woman was too stunned to speak.
What was too stunned to speak? This is why you are the troublemakers and why we say you should be viral memes. Please, no. No.
I think it's only funny to us, and the people laugh of us, not with us.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Also, don't feel too bad for Steve. He suggested like half of these memes. He's the one who comes up with a lot of the ideas. And he just executes.
I made like 15 other suggestions that have not come into fruition yet. So
Not yet. I
Well,
can't
the
fill
girl's
the-
got a schedule.
Katie's got 80,000 words to write.
82,000 words to write an entire book to edit and file the serial numbers off and query. Like, I'm working on it.
Wait,
9 to 5.
here's something though that makes me laugh. Now that you put up that planning video, imagine your writing takes just as big of a pivot. Like, you know how you were like, oh, if you told January me what May me was doing, she just would not believe you. Let's all visualize what kind of pivot your writing would have to make that in October you're saying the same thing. May me would not believe you.
reacting to my reaction of my
Reaction.
Just continue to make that video. I would have to be writing like nonfiction for it to truly be that much of a pivot again. Or like
You
a
could.
memoir.
I know
That's
just the
historical.
exact book for you. You could write a nonfiction book about Cinco de Mayo or whatever that trip was called.
Oh,
The Camino?
Yes,
the Camino. The Camino de Santiago. Katie's like,
I hate
I'm leaving.
I'm just saying you could branch out and write a nonfiction about the Camino de Santiago.
A memoir at the ripe old age of 23.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. Who the fuck is Dan? Dan is Not on Fire. He's a British YouTuber a couple years ago.
I'm sorry, I'm so hungry. I'm eating this banana. I was gonna wait because bananas are suggestive, but it's happening. My
Here we are.
I saw you like filling with it on the upper corner of the screen.
I was
Like last
deciding. I wasn't sure, and I was like, I get it right. I'll mute.
Steve's great. Leave my bestie out of this.
Thank you, guys. Good to see someone has my back.
That's your back. Definitely laughing with you. That was hilarious. I will not allow that to happen. I'll personally keep you on this one. It's true. That is true. If I actually achieve 1 million words in 5 months.
In 5 months?
Well, that's how long ago I made that other video. Or four and a half. So if in 4.5 months I'm like, yeah, I hit 1 million words, I would truly be just as flabbergasted. If not more. Because, yeah. Oh, no. I was on a gossip call. No, Wallen, no! Oh, no. None of that today, ma'am. None of that today. No, take it down. I'll put you back in.
What's the tea, Malin? What's going on at work? What's the goss?
Tell us what's
The hot
happening.
goss.
Let us know what's going on. All right. While we're waiting for that, we should jump
This
into.
was my avatar. I'm telling you. Here, girl, this was my avatar. Sorry, I had to button my shirt. It was a little too revealing in here.
A little too sexy up in here. You are closer and it's achievable. Yeah, I would be quite stunned. Hello,
Hi, gay sister.
sister. Are you also gays? Are you also gay everywhere?
Or just at home.
Call it. A gay in the closet.
Share your trauma, please.
It's John Keats's death mask. No other explanations necessary. Let's do the weekly accountability, shall we?
Yes. Do we want to do a sprint first? No.
We can do. We can. Yes, absolutely. Because maybe it'll give me a chance to finish this chapter. It won't happen, but
Wallace said no, so
she said no.
she said no.
Katie's
Oh, wait,
CEO today. It's your choice.
She's not.
I'm just voting no.
She's just holding the meeting. You're still the CEO.
That's true.
Oh,
She's
that's
just a
fair.
speaker. She's just a speaker of the house currently.
I'm a
I'm
mouthpiece.
still El Presidente.
You're a mouthy.
Hashtag not my president.
Oh wow! No sprint. Sprint. No more sprints, please.
No more sprints.
Ooh.
No more sprints, please. We've done 2.
Oh my God, Melon.
No sprint. Quit on Tuesday and then
On Tuesday.
Yeah, she told us about this.
Yeah. She got a new job and then has been giving all.
I've had a fever all week.
Did she get a new job or did she just go to an interview? I forget.
Or she just go back to her old job. Okay, so the work wife and another girl gets a call from the creative director to meet with her and the managing director, because she's been getting all of the line manager's work. So basically, she thinks it's to ask about our line manager and if he's doing a shit job at managing.
It's probably on.
Get him
Your work
fired.
wife better spill the tea. Yes, get that man fired if he's being ridiculous. Gays Everywhere's sister is in fact being a gay menace. Excellent.
Love that for you.
Welcome to the family. Well, we can't even see that well. No sprint?
I feel like if John says no sprint, then
I feel like it's no sprints. I'm just gonna have to get the shame bell.
yeah.
Molly.
Congrats.
Can you
That's
share in
exciting.
what kind of field you got a job?
Yeah, you're going back to graphic design.
Are you doing like ads? Are you doing flight instructions?
Instruction.
Yeah.
Please dial 1-800-RECEIVES. 1-800-T. Oh, the Violet demands sprints though with rats.
Well, then she can run sprints her own goddamn time.
It's true. I think the majority has been no sprints.
Yeah,
That's just
right.
what I've noticed. Do you?
Yeah.
graphic design is my passion. Do we have time to do? Probably would. I'm just gonna. Nope. I'd have to switch over to the other account. Let's just. We're almost at 3 hours. Let's just do the accountability.
Okay.
Decided.
Ooh, let's see
You
what
know,
time
it
she
was a
got.
good stream when we only got 2 sprints in.
Listen, we had a lot of good conversations, and that's what we're all here for. Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Exactly. Okay.
Oh, are there new memes in store for us this week? Did you make?
There
any
are
new
not.
memes?
I have not made.
That's
any.
okay.
Boo, you whore.
I know. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, tomato.
Tomato. All right, y'all need to keep track of the comments because I'm going to be in the weekly updates thing on StreamYard, so I cannot look at them.
All right.
So
Okay.
keep track of people. All right, first up we have
Vegan
Mark.
grape. That's you.
Already delegating. Perfect CEO material. Marta is start project site revisions, which gets a yay from Sasha, and read the first Make Chaos Rain book, which I did see on her Instagram. She did start it today. I know she's not here to fix that, but anyway. What do we feel like this gets? Does this get a polite golf clap?
Wow. Okay.
It's a wow. Because she started.
Yeah, I think a wow.
That's true.
Wow.
Wow.
Next is our lovely, the one and only Grape Freeze. Chapter 2 of Pirates and YouTube stuff.
I would give myself a meh.
No, I give her polite golf clap. I think.
You're getting back on the horse. You're getting back into it,
Mm-hmm.
You just got to do it. Sasha, complete plot summaries and begin outlining on a new middle grade horror outline or project. Read 4 chapters, aka half the book of Neil Gaiman's Graveyard book, Make Chaos Rain, both of which were completed, which gets a...
Oh, hell yeah!
Congrats.
Good job. That's
Which
amazing.
I also realized I forgot to do our intro for this segment.
And
I hate the level.
That's scary.
Well, accountability is scary. So
Fair enough.
next is our Sieg outline chapter 6, outline and wrote chapter 6 and 7.
And 8.
Amazing.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
That's a double hell yeah.
Oh my god!
Above hell yeah.
Oh my god, what is above hell yeah? What? Oh wow, we're gonna get more.
Oh, hell yeah!
You also get a Meryl Streep clap for
Yes!
Woo! Murdering it. Absolutely murder on the dance floor. I loved it.
Thank you to Devasha.
That's true. The 5K day.
You guys did a great job this week.
Truly. Very impressed. Next up is me. Finished chapter 5 and 6. Like I said, 5 is done. 6 is almost done. For the most part, I just have to finish the scene. And I wanted to make a video schedule and stick to it. I did make the video schedule. Did I stick to it? Not really, because I was supposed to film a video yesterday, and I didn't. So I don't know really.
That's funny then, because you put complete in the schedule.
Did I? I thought I said. Oh. Well. Oh, I didn't know what to put because like I did finish part of it, but like, is that enough?
You're on the wrong sheet.
Oh God, there we go. Who let me do this? What? See, like, what do I put for that?
Almost finished.
Okay.
In progress, or
But like, I made a schedule and I know what my videos are for the rest of this month and next month, but I didn't stick to my filming schedule.
but it was just to make. Oh, I see.
Stick to it.
But see, this is why you shouldn't have two parters. You should just for your goals, because that's confusing.
I know. I thought I would really
I
stick
would
to it, so I thought it would be fine.
I would say almost finished.
Okay.
Or you
So
could
what is
say
that?
abandoned, which is brutal, but
I feel like that's a little much. So what do I get? What do I get today?
Sorry.
What? What's the comment? What's the comment on the screen that you're laughing at?
Miranda says, "Wait, who filled this in for me? Because I, all caps, purposefully did not fill in anything."
I think we all know who did that.
Steve.
I set up very expectational and realistic goals for you, Miranda.
Completed and completed.
Completed and completed. You nailed it. Congratulations, Miranda.
Were they? Were they? Considering she didn't realize that you were the one who filled it in for her.
Well, don't look at the spreadsheet all week, and then she remembered it at the beginning of the stream.
All right. Anyway, what am I getting? What am I getting today?
What is the one above? Hell yeah, polite golf clap. No, wow.
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 That's very generous of you. Thank you.
My love language is gift giving, so.
That's true. Caitlin just to finish query draft log, which I did see was in my subbox, so yes, it is completed, and put the laundry the frick away. Which was, wait, where'd that go? Oops, started. Put one load in, the other one's still in the driver. I feel like this gets a Meryl Streep clap. How do we think?
Yeah.
Yes.
I wish it was women in that clip, in the voice.
Listen, I had like 5 seconds to make that clip because I was behind during the week. Okay, I'll remake
fair
it.
Enough.
I'll remake it.
I'm just giving back my creative notes.
Thank you. I appreciate it. So we're gonna give her a hell yeah, even though this is clearly not Miranda's goals.
No, I think she gets a shame because she admits she did not feel like goals. Also, are these goals praiseworthy?
That is a good point.
When did praiseworthy goals become part of the deal?
They have to be actual goals that are getting you closer.
Attainable.
Not attainable, but getting you closer to where you want to be in life.
She didn't want to put in the spreadsheet, so again, attainable.
Which deserves a shame.
I was rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. How dare you?
I think you're being done dirty here, Miranda. I think you're being wrong. And honestly, I think you should.
No, because here's the truth, Stieg. If you hadn't put her in, she would have gotten shamed at the end as part of the collective group of people who didn't put their goals in. Like, I'm going to get shamed this week because I didn't put goals in because I was sick all week. And so there's just no harm. There's no change in her outcome because you put stuff
What's
in.
that thing called? Is it a justice murder?
It was a murder, but not a crime.
We have something called a justice murder.
Self-defense?
No, where you're being like wrongfully judged by the government. I'll find a Google Translate, as you were.
Okay. So Lynn's writing at it every day to finish chapter 29. Completed drafts of chapter 29 to 31. Hell yeah. And
Miscarriage of justice is what I'm looking.
Miscarriage of justice. Oh, so like wrongfully convicted? Okay. Which is almost finished. Lynn says edit down to 53 minutes, but I'm hoping to get it closer to 45. I'm going to watch it again and trim it some more. Excellent. I feel like this gets a hell yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Because making your first YouTube video is very scary. So, hell yeah. Next, we have Becca. Write 10-page art history or drop out of school. Becca, call in what was actually completed there. Edit a video I filmed a month ago. This video will be released in winter of 2025. Keeping that. They're not started.
So Miranda says, would just like everybody to know that she did remember the spreadsheet throughout the week and felt good about not having put any expectations on herself. So do whatever, because she's not invested in the accountability sheet at this moment in time.
I'm still gonna shame you anyway.
I'm gonna put you in timeout for not being invested in our accountability sheet.
We are tyrants. Okay, so what are we gonna give Savion? Or no, Becca. Sorry, we're on Becca. Did Becca call in and tell whether
I have not seen an update from Becca, but I would like to say to Kelly, if you go into the suggestion box, no, it's the suggestion box in the pinned comments, I think. Or is it the bulletin board?
Bulletin board, pinned comments.
I also
Are you
popped
sure?
it in the chat.
I would stake all of your lives on this.
It is. You're right.
Not
It
my
is.
life.
I could have sworn it was in the suggestion box. Oh, it's also in the suggestion box. It started in the suggestion box.
I also popped it in the comments, so you can just click on that to get to it. All right, Becca. I feel like Becca gets a polite golf clap or a wow.
Sure.
Polite golf clap.
I like the golf.
I like that one a lot. I think that one might be my favorite.
Mm-hmm. I like that one too, because it's just got just enough of a condescension of like, good job.
Good job, sweetie. Savion is pack up stuff to go home for college. Got home yesterday. Oh, so glad you got home safely.
Nice.
And write something for Project Journey. Stand still. Both were completed. Woo!
Oh, hell yeah!
Love a hell yeah for you. Crystal is finished revisions and upload the May Chaos Reign kickoff log and start prompts, both of which I see are completed. So, woo!
Oh, hell yeah!
Hell yeah.
Amazing.
People are killing it. Jessica, for reals, that office cleaning, laundry included, and finished reading a new book, doing rereads for months. This was completed. What book did you read, Jess? I'm very curious. And then I saw you do a lot of office cleaning. I feel like this might get a hell yeah, even if it's not done.
I agree.
Because it was a very big task.
Oh, hell yeah!
So this is the thing. If you talk about your goals on Instagram or places where I can see them, I'm more likely to be lenient.
Mm-hmm.
And that is a fact. Because I'm always watching. Always looking with my tennis ball eyes. Alexandria, 5K on Project Cryptic and May Chaos Reign vlog. This was started and not started. I feel like this gets a shame.
Well,
Maybe a meh.
I think meh. Because
I would give it a meh, because she's not here to tell us how many words she got in Project Cryptic.
Yeah.
That's true. All right.
Meh.
Try again next time.
Mm-hmm.
It's a great thing about the sheet. You can always do better next time. Nikki's is get your shit together. If you know, you know. The girls that get it, get it. And then basically deep cleaning the house and more yard things. Digital cleanup, aka move 100 gigs of footage to a hard drive, which was completed and the other one is in progress.
Good job.
Good job.
Wow.
Wow. Good job.
Jessica read Burden Falls by Kat Ellis. YA Spooky, gave it 4 stars.
Ooh, I love a good YA spooky. Love a spooky book. Kind of getting into spooky books.
Becca thinks the golf clap is more than a shame.
Is it?
It's not meant to be. It's meant to be the closest to neutral with just a slight tinge towards, just the slightest tinge towards negative. But it's meant to be mostly neutral.
It's supposed to be like, good job, you tried.
Well, it's meant to be like, good job. I interpret it as good job, but really those were your goals. Okay.
Okay.
Jessica also said she feels like we shouldn't shame people for knowing what their own personal bandwidth is for that week.
I'm a shamey Katie, so this is...
That is true.
Casey would agree.
That is her role.
I'm going to shame you for not being invested in anything we do, because you should be invested in everything we do.
It's true. It's true.
This is a family.
Yeah.
So
and sometimes we have to dish out tough love.
Mm-hmm.
Something tough love, okay? Katrina's edit a witty short story, which was completed. Excellent job. And record a video, which was changed. Need to clean a spot in my room to record the video and waiting on a few things to get delivered. What's this get? Does this get a wow or a plate golf clap?
I feel like a golf clap.
Yeah.
Miranda says, I'm very invested in y'all. I'm just not that invested in myself. Into which my response is, we are invested in you, which is why you must be invested in you. In order to be invested in us, you must be invested in you because we are invested in you.
That sounds like a model for like a pyramid scheme. We are invested in you. We should invest in us.
Troublemaker pyramid scheme. Get in while you can.
Everybody invests with everybody until everybody has money. Haha.
And the investment just goes down.
Except the money in this sense is love, and love is infinite, and so we can all be invested in each other, and that investment grows the more love we give to each other.
So wholesome. We need to be less wholesome. It's getting a little too nice in here.
I think the one where we spent like 30 minutes talking about sounding was a good de-wholesoming, and I think we're still actually trying to climb up from that.
No, I don't think so.
What sounding? Where was
I?
Girl boss.
You were there. And MLM is
play the head empty meme again, please. God, play the head empty meme again, because that's amazing.
Oops, sorry. I don't know who's cooking what.
Do you ever look at someone and wonder what is going on inside their head?
Got nothing in my brain. Got nothing in my brain. Got nothing in my brain. Mm-mm. Got nothing in my brain. Mm-mm. Got nothing in my brain. Got nothing in my brain. Got nothing in my brain. Mm-mm. Got nothing in my brain.
Okay.
There you go.
Yes.
Head emptying, no thoughts. I can't believe that you can't remember the sounding conversation.
I do think the sounding was one of our most iconic streams because Steve, I'm pretty sure the sounding stream was the stream I announced I had an agent.
Yes, it was. It was 100%. Absolutely. Because I think I had to cut some of the audio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you were definitely there for that stream. Yes, Steve,
Yes.
stop it. You just need to be aware of your gaps in your memory, man. Because
I'm also aware of the fact that you inject me into a lot of your interactions that I was actually not a part of. So
Steve,
we all three of us remember you being there.
It's literally
Grape is
recorded.
just saying whatever to stir shit.
Literally,
I'm
literally
not.
the one. It's literally the one where I announced I had an agent, and it's in the back half. It's after the announcement, and I'm mortified the entire time. I'm like, please, let's talk about something else, because we kept switching back and forth from grammar rules to sounding. We kept talking about like the Oxford comma, and then talking about. Oh my God.
Do I need to make a video to post on the channel? That time we talked about sounding.
I'm fine with you not doing that, in fact.
Well, if you keep forgetting and keep insisting that it didn't happen, I'm gonna have to make proof, receipts.
I'm not insisting it doesn't happen. I'm just questioning the existence of me being in that conversation.
That is.
But I'll take your word for it.
Okay.
But every single time you've questioned your presence, we have proven to you that you were in fact present. So I think at this point you should
Not
just
every
start
time. There's been
trusting
time
us.
when you.
When? Name one.
Oh my God! I can't name anything, Wallace. I thought it was clear. There have been conversations where you're like, "Oh yeah, I told you this when we hang out yesterday," and I'm like, "I was at work all day yesterday. I was not there." That has happened for a fact.
Okay, but we're telling you that it's recorded.
I was rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. How dare you?
Anyway,
We were
sorry.
rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. Remember. Anna is next. Reread Act 1 and 2 and try not to be overwhelmed, which was completed. Whoop. And editing, writing game plan video. Ooh, that sounds exciting. Can't wait. In progress. I feel like this gets a wow.
Wow.
Wow. Casey, read Norse mythology. Really enjoyed it. Excellent. And get the first Make Chaos Reign badge. Both of which were completed. Well done.
Good job.
Oh, hell yeah.
you. And then finally, Laura, who I don't know, is Laura here? I don't think so. Do a podcast episode, also scheduled a bunch of interviews. That's very exciting. And submit a story to Anthology and got 2 accepted. That is awesome. That's going to get 2 hell yeah.
Oh, hell yeah!
That's a double
Amazing.
hell yeah for sure.
Yeah. Amazing week, Laura. You did amazing.
Absolutely killed.
Crystal is saying, I'm tempted to put my goals to do nothing in the accountability sheet. I feel like it's a loophole I can exploit because I put a goal, completed a goal, but still did nothing. You are welcome to put whatever you would like in a sheet, but then we will start becoming temperamental about judging the goals completed or not.
Yes.
And I would recommend if you really do want to not have, like if you want to be easier on yourself in terms of making goals and stuff, maybe have your goal be to intentionally take a day off as a goal, because I think that's a legitimate goal, to intentionally take a day off. And
if you're workaholic, it is definitely difficult.
Katie would know. I tried to convince her to take a week off once, and it almost was the schism. I would say that argument was almost as intense as Salt Lake City, actually. So almost. Not
we
quite.
just know where my priorities lie, clearly.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And now, for my favorite moment of the program is for everyone who did not put anything on the sheet. And I like to say,
has a rebuttal too. Mullen says that she's, oh gosh, where'd it go? Setting up goals like this doesn't work for her. And if she's likely to get shamed for not setting a goal, makes her want to do it less because of her need to do the opposite of what she's told.
Then here's the thing, right? When Katie sends out this shame, the people who want to internalize it and want to use it to push themselves next week to be motivated, then that shame is for them. If this accountability tracker is not for you whatsoever, then the shame isn't for you, right? The shame is meant to serve.
What's that phrase? Like hit dogs yelp or whatever. Hit dogs. Like
if it applies, if it doesn't apply, let it fly. Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never hit dogs. That's horrible advice.
No,
but it's like an idiom of like
ultimately.
If something is not said directly to, if like something is just generally said and you feel affected by it, you should probably be thinking about your behavior. Is essentially what
I'm just saying the accountability sheet was started by people who were like, hey, we need people to come in and shame us if we don't do the stuff that we do. There are people out there who that's how they work. I'm kind of one of them, right? So I need the threat of people being disappointed in me in order to get to work. And
I am here to fill that role.
Also, before we shame the masses, Grayson got approved for an apartment.
Oh, hell yeah!
Congratulations.
Bye, Becca.
Bye, Becca. Did we ever get an update on Becca? Did she drop out of school?
Still
she finished her
married.
paper? Oh.
But truly, it's mostly neutral. Truly, it's mostly neutral. It's a good job.
Try again better next time. Good job.
Yeah.
Anyway, for all of those who the shame helps you and you did not pick and did not put an accountability goal. Yes. And for that, I say you're welcome as Shamey Katie.
Shame. Thank you. I think that's the only shame you doled out this week.
I think it is. I think we're doing much better. See, the shames work. The shames work.
The shame is working.
The shame is working. It may not be for all of y'all, but it works for some of you. Anyway, shall we do one final sprint? A 10-minute sprint.
Girl, what?
Sorry. Wait, scrolling up.
Wait, no one saw it. Did you delete it?
I was looking at the stuff.
I completed the paper. Solid C performance. Finished 2 hours after the deadline to submit it. Oof. Do you know when you're going to get your grade back? Anyway, I know you have to go. Sorry. Update us. Call in.
Home?
Have fun at the Mother's Day concert. Or try to. Make fun of the kids. Shame the kids.
No, don't do that. Only shame people who have given their consent. Shame is safe, sane, and consensual.
Unless you're Wallace. In that case, Sparta kick children.
This is Sparta!
Speaking of, have you guys heard about those kids that are like in Boston that are just beating adults up, just running and ambushing adults, and like they're like 11-year-old kids.
No, I had not.
No.
I've had my eye on that story. Like, here's my
Of course
chance.
you have. Of course you have. This is a safe shaming kink space, guys.
It is. It is.
It is. It is in fact that.
There are lots of things in the Discord that are meant for lots of different people, but not everything in the Discord is meant for everybody. And I think people need to make peace with that and accept that, because just because one thing isn't for you doesn't mean another thing isn't for you. So
There you go. See? Yet another person who is like you. Now you complain that not enough people got you on the quiz.
I didn't complain about that. Did I complain about that?
I thought you were like, no one got me on the quiz and I'm no one's favorite troublemaker.
I think that's different between. I think me not being anybody's favorite troublemaker is hilarious. Well, no. I'm some people's favorite troublemaker. I'm like the fewest person's favorite troublemaker. Does that make sense? Oh, sorry, Katie. I think that was hilarious because I was the person who proposed the poll in the first place, and that was like such an excellent self-humbling moment. It was great.
Such a roast. Such a
It
roast.
was, and I still find it amazing and hilarious. But oh, there's a whiz.
I'm sorry, Kelly. I got it left.
There's a whiz. Change the name to the troublemaker quiz.
There's a whiz. A whiz is never late.
There is a whiz.
Oh, I will drop the
But
link
yes,
to the
there is a
quiz. Oh, there it
quiz.
is. We got it, I think so.
Oh, we'll stick around if you guys want to take it.
Quiz.
Because
Let
we're
us
that
know who you are.
self-absorbed.
We really are. We are the height of narcissism.
I mean, I think like 90% got Katie. Isn't that the results of the quiz?
I don't know.
Katie is the Violet of the troublemakers.
That's true.
Because
Although everyone's
I-
getting beat in the Chaos Queens one, so
I got Danny
No,
in the
everybody was
Chaos Queen
saying
quiz.
Violet.
I got Stieg as well. I'm hashtag Team Stieg.
I just love that Steve got Steve. That was amazing.
I wasn't even
Incredible.
expecting me to be an option.
Yeah,
I was like,
not
wait,
only-
did I do the wrong quiz?
Yeah, not only did you get yourself, but you were the first person to get yourself or to post about it too. So you discovered that Stieg was an option. Which I love. I think that's so amazing and so on brand for the Chaos Queens.
So
Is it only Steve in their quiz? Or is there a Katie?
Yeah. No, it's just Stieg.
just
Oh,
Stieg.
and them.
Yeah.
No, there's some other one that no one's gotten yet, they've said.
Oh,
Mm.
I'm gonna have to go and do it multiple times to get it.
That's interesting.
It's probably no. It's the Quacken. It's the Quacken.
Probably the Quacken.
Yeah.
Oh, I bet.
Quacken yet.
Which I love. I wish I got the Quacken.
I know.
You wish
So-
you were a Quacken.
I do.
Not that I know what a Quacken is, but I mean I know what it is.
So,
but...
Katie, what were you saying, Katie?
The person with the most who've gotten the most is me. They've gotten me the most, Katie, with 32.
Mhm.
And then tied for second with 22 people getting each. There's a Stieg and a Wallace, which means
That's what I
Devasia is
thought.
somehow in last with 19 people getting Devasia.
Oh, I'm a rarity. Okay, y'all.
A rare type.
Special edition,
Rare
limited
personality
edition. I
type.
can't lampshade.
I hate you.
Not the unlimited edition. Get you
Oh my god.
Just because Wallace and
That's
Danny. That would be
interesting.
well.
I'm Katie and Danny, which is the same person.
It is. It is. You are just the same.
I get troublemaker quiz.
I think I got Devasia, so I think I'm Stieg and Devasia.
They're just the same person.
Just the same person.
You're
I
like
get myself when I
first
take the troublemaker quiz because I
Then you're a
answer
narcissist.
truthfully. No, because I answer truthfully.
But so that means it's accurate to the fact that you put your accurate answers.
No, the
You
first
guys
time I
not
took
put
it, I answered
accurate
truthfully
answers?
and I got Katie. So
Oh,
Oh,
Kelly.
Kelly?
Oh, Kelly.
Are you taking my Salt Lake City survey? Wait,
Oh,
Katie, will
no.
you have the link for the survey? Wait, hold on. Do you have the link for the survey? I messaged it to you. Kelly, also please take my survey. I'm trying to get lots of responses. And guys, I'm being serious when I say if you can handle the cringe, please send the survey link to other people because right now it's like mostly women who are taking the survey and that's really skewing my results. and I would love to get more men to take this survey. And I know it's really cringy, and I know it's like weird to send people random surveys, but that I normally would never ask, but this is how interested I am in the subject matter. Please, if you still have the link to the Salt Lake City survey and you have people who you think would be interested in like answering a philosophical question like that, please send it to like family members or friends if you think that you could handle the cringe of doing that, because I would really appreciate that. I have a birthday coming up. You could consider a birthday present to me.
But she did not put on the calendar.
Did not put on the calendar.
No, I did not. I did not put it on the calendar.
I will also say that if for some reason you don't copy the link from today, from the live today in the comments, it is pinned in the cafe.
Mm-hmm.
That's the first
yes.
initiation.
Yeah.
Ooh, getting the boyfriend to take
Thank
it.
you so much. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that.
So adorable. If you're not, also everyone, there's not been nearly enough tithe paying this month. We're 6 days in and not nearly enough pictures. So pay your taxes, which are either memes or pictures of your animals in the animal husbandry section. Or else we will ban you forever for life.
We will not.
No, we will not.
I will.
We talked about it because Discord has an option to like prune your Discord, where it basically removes anybody who hasn't signed into the Discord. It's like got an option of within a week, within 15 days, or within 30 days. And we discussed pruning the people who hadn't signed in within a month. Resoundedly agreed to do it, and then I never could bring myself to do it, so I haven't done it.
I know. I noticed several people who never comment are still in there.
No, but it just makes me sad because, and granted, like Discord does it, right? So it's not even like it. All they have to do is sign in. They don't ever have to comment or anything like that. They just have to sign in. They just have to be a lurker. So these are truly people who joined and then have not once looked to see an update in the past month. And I still can't bring myself to kick anybody out of the Discord because it makes me so sad. The idea of like them one day being like, oh, I want to know what they're up to, and then going and seeing that they got removed, and that feeling of sadness that they might feel, or whatever emotion. But it just makes me sad to think of causing someone that. So I figure, what's the harm in there? So I'm sorry. Even though we all agreed, I overruled as CEO of the Discord. I'm sorry.
She owns 51% of this company.
Mm-hmm.
I was about to check the quiz, and I think I did it before. Yes, this is the old Troublemaker quiz. There's also the new Chaos Queens quiz, which I think is shared in the May Chaos Reign section of the Discord, if I'm not mistaken.
It is. Mm-hmm.
Oh, Grayson got me. Nice. Cookie King got Devesha. Here we go.
Yeah.
I think there needs to be only save your family option for Salt Lake City. I would save my family and not give a shit.
Only save your option. Wait, what? Only. What are you talking about?
Whoa.
That's not a part of it. That's not a part of it.
No. What? I'm sorry, Casey. Can you expand upon what you are saying here? Because I don't think I'm reading this comment and understanding it.
While we're waiting for that, Jessica ordered Chinese for lunch today. My American fortune cookie said, it is better to be an optimist and a proven fool than a pessimist and be proven right. I disagree.
I love that. I think, actually, you know what? That is true, because that's how I felt with Salt Lake City. I was an optimist who thought humans in general were mostly like big picture thinking, selfless. And I've been proven a fool, and that's been hard on me emotionally. Actually, that's why I wasn't even sick this past week. I've just been avoiding the world. No, I'm just kidding.
Casey, you might be thinking this because when we talked about it, I said this is what I would do, but it's not on the actual survey itself.
And that's on the Troublemaker quiz. That's one of the options, because there are people who were like, when we were discussing it as a group, there was someone who was like, yeah, I would save my family. And then there was someone who said, I would save my family, but I, from the guilt, would unalive myself afterwards. But in my scenario that I set up in the Salt Lake City philosophical, you are in a bunker that is safe from the blast, but your family is not. So you would not die. But I mean, and then whether or not you would unalive yourself afterwards, that's on you. That's on you to decide, but that's not what the question is asking. So.
Yeah, but in the quiz for the troublemakers, like it's very specific to like what each troublemaker said individually. Like it's not about like every single option because, we're only talking about our troublemaker ones.
Maybe in the quiz there's
Yeah,
not
it's in
an
the
option,
quiz.
but in the philosophical, that's always the option is just save your family or save Salt Lake City. Ooh, Kelly got Stieg for the quiz.
Ooh.
For the whiz.
For the whiz. Quick.
For the quicks.
For the quicks. Hello, Lexi. Welcome back. Yeah, on the troublemaker quiz. Yeah, so all of the questions are very specifically tailored to each of us because we're being very specific about it. So
yeah,
that's the point of the quiz.
Yeah, so sorry, that's where our communication was breaking down because you were talking about the quiz. Yeah, honestly, just as you answer that question, answer the question that is closest to your truth.
Yeah. Katrina also just paid taxes. Will never stop staring at pictures of the cat, and I will never stop liking them. I love them so much.
Thank you, Katrina.
All the pictures of your animals. 1 month is a little harsh. Maybe 3 months or 6 months. A lot of responsibility for Elmo.
That's a lot of responsibility for Elmo.
This Taylor Swift question is tough. It is. It is.
It is tough.
God, you're just in time for us to sign off because it's been nearly 3 hours. Is there any parting closing words? Anything to promote?
Happy Chaos Reign, guys. Thanks for hanging out with us, and I'm so happy the 4 of us got to stream again. It's been a while.
It has been a while. I love it. Can't wait for
It's
the
been
next
a while.
Is it?
I don't think it is. I think it was.
I don't think it is.
lampshade.
Or no, did we post it in the cafe?
It might be. It might be pinned in the cafe. I'll pin it again. Post it again.
We should pin it in the archives.
Yeah, archivists.
We don't even have access to things in the archives. Grape.
It's true. It's only CEO and the archivist.
People have their specific roles.
I do. This was fun. Missed my fave core 4.
God, I hate that.
I missed us too. All right, guys. We'll be back next week. Who's hosting next week? Devasia?
Devasia, yes.
Wallace, will you be here on the 20th?
That next week?
No, that's in 2 weeks.
In 2 weeks.
I don't know. Are
you going to be here next week?
I don't know.
I'm trying to figure out if Wallace will be here for her designated day.
But she needs to do.
I'm definitely not going to be here on the 27th because that's
my
day. Family member's birthday. That's a family member's birthday.
Yeah. That's prestige.
I don't know. We'll see. The 20th, I don't think I have anything.
Okay, then I will be hosting next week.
Okay.
And if Wallace cannot do the 20th but can do next week, we'll be Spurs and Shop Talk. So,
and that's the last we ever saw of Wallace.
Yep. She's going to leave.
Peace out. And as always, the